Hey guys, so here today to do my February wrap up and slash February favorites. So I'm just gonna get started. This month I read 4 books and I did not whatsoever stick to the TBR list that I made. The only one from my TBR list that I read was the one I said for sure that I was gonna read, and that was the first book I read this month, and it was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And yeah, you see that? Those are all of my favorite parts, quotes, and everything else. Yeah, that's ridiculous. This book, oh dear God, the feels I had while reading this book. It was amazing. John Green, you evil, evil man. How could you do that to me? You got me attached to the characters, and then you know what you did. That's not nice. That's just, it was just as amazing as I thought it was going to be. So this was definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. One of my favorite books of 2013 so far. One of my favorite books, period. It's made its way onto my favorites books list. So there's that. Next up, I have Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. Now, this one I liked. I didn't love it like I thought I was going to. I thought I was just going to be head over heels in love with this book because I love zombies. And it was good. It was good. I thought R was precious. I thought he was adorable to be a zombie, you know. But it was just something about the romance between him and Julie that it seemed kind of quick to me. And I'm just not a fan of the whole insta-love. Even though it wasn't really insta-love, it kind of felt that way. It was really quick, and it was just something about that bothered me. I don't know why. But other than that, it was a really, really good read, and, really quick read. It's a short book. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. I need to go see the movie because I heard it was different, and I can kind of see probably, I've been watching the trailer, and I'm I can kind of see where it's not going to be the same. That's probably going to bother me. But anyways, the last 2 books I read were ebooks, and one was for review. And the first one I read is called No Way Back by Chloe Adams. It's the first book in the Mia's Way series. And that book was definitely, if I hadn't have read The Fault in Our Stars this month, that book would have been my favorite book of the month. It was amazing. Definite 5 out of 5 stars for me. Just a fair warning, it deals with the subject of rape, and it is not a young adult book because the rape scene is very in detail and graphic, and it's really hard to read through. So just be warned, but it is an amazing book. It's $2.99 on Amazon. I got it when it was free through BookBub, but it's $2.99 on Amazon, and I highly, highly, highly recommend that book. It's fantastic if you can handle that type of subject. And the next book I read was for review, and it's called Caged in Myth by J.T. Fairfield. And that book was really good. It was really short. It was about 60 pages or so. I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars. It took a little bit to get into because there was so much going on. But I liked the fact that the male character was gay. But then again, it had that same problem as in Warm Bodies. It felt like an insta-love between the male character and his interest. And I don't care for insta-love. But it was still a really good read. So I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars. And that was all that I read this month. A little improvement over January, but not much. And I'm not going to do a TBR list because I don't stick to them. I never stick to them. I'm still reading Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. And then I have a book for review. It's called Fault by Amy Ellis that I have to get the review in on. So those 2 for sure, I'm going to read in March and stuff. But other than that, it's free game. Whatever I read, I read. So I'm going to do my February favorites, things that I've been obsessed with this month. And we're going to start with music. And my favorite song of the month, I actually have two, and that's because one is in English and one is in Korean, because if you don't know, I am obsessed with K-pop. It's really all that I listen to. So, for my English song of the month, it is definitely My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy, because they're back together and I am still rejoicing. So, yeah, that song is my everything right now. I love it. I've been a huge Fall Out Boy fan since God knows when. So, when they got back together and released that single, I was just in heaven. So, that's definitely my song of the month. And my Korean song of the month is Punch Drunk Love by SHINee from their new album, The Misconceptions of You, which came, Dream Girl, The Misconceptions of You. It just came out this month, and I've been obsessed with the entire album, but that one song, it's been on repeat for me. So those are my songs of the month. My movie of the month, oh my gosh, the more I watch this movie, the more I love it. And it's an older movie. It's not that old. Like, it came out like either last year, year before last, one of those two. But, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And it is Crazy Stupid Love, starring Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling. Oh my gosh. I love, love, love this movie. It's so cute. And I'm not one for romantic comedies. I can do without them. But this movie was fantastic. I love how it was kind of like every character had their own story going on. So it wasn't just about the one character. It was everyone else had a story, and they all connected in the end, which I thought was really great. But this is an amazing movie. I love it so much. So yeah, that's definitely my film of the month. And my my TV show of the month. I have three. I know that doesn't make sense, but one of them is Korean. It is Flower Boy Next Door. Obsessed with that show. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's just so cute and fun, and I love it. I love the characters, I love the story, everything about it. So if you've never seen Flower Boy Next Door, I highly recommend that you check it out. Second show of the month is Arrow. And that's for obvious reasons. It's the Green Arrow. I mean, I love anything that has to do with superheroes. So there you go. I've been obsessed with that show since episode 1, and it's just an amazing show. And my third favorite show of the month is The IT Crowd. I love, 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 love The IT Crowd. It is hilarious. It's been called, like, I've seen a lot of people say that it's the British Big Bang Theory. I don't watch Big Bang Theory. I don't think I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. It's okay. But this show, oh my gosh, a totally different story. It's hilarious. Definitely. I've been rewatching I rewatched all 4 seasons this month. Especially season 2, which is my favorite. I rewatched that one, like, multiple times. But, yeah, that's definitely... So, Flower Boy Next Door, Arrow, The IT Crowd. And that's it. So, until next time, bye, guys.